Suffering in silence. Geminis, that's what I get from the Nine of Wands with the High Priestess reversed. It's like you're carrying this huge weight. That's a Nine of Wands. And it's because you're not speaking and you're not letting other people in to help you or letting other people in to even just like vent. Now, what's the weight you're carrying? It's this row down here. It's talking about, well, it's information. It is knowledge, stuff that you know that other people don't know, and you're not really speaking up on it. Because of the High Priestess reverse, you're keeping it to yourself on purpose. It's weighing you down though, but you're doing it for a reason. And the reason is because it makes you look bad, because you don't feel good about it, because it makes you look defeated, like you lost, and like you were wrong about something. And I say that because of the last couple cards that I'll show you down here in a second. But the information does involve you and another person. Could be like a romantic partnership, but it involves the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords. It's like a compromise or an agreement, or just sort of like a stabilization of the relationship, but it's news. And you don't want to speak up on this news or this agreement or this compromise because it makes you look bad, it makes you look wrong, because that's what the Five of Swords is. The Seven of Swords is kind of like the stabilization of the relationship. So let's say, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. Let's say that you compromised with your partner, you were having a lot of problems, Five of Swords, again, problems, and you compromised to have an open relationship or something to that effect. It doesn't have to be. Well, that is the compromise. That is the information, but you're not telling people, and you really want to, because you kind of want to speak on it and vent on it because it's weighing you down. But at the same time, you would feel lesser. You would feel like maybe you had like a substandard relationship, or it's like a hit to your ego or whatever. And that's why you're not speaking on it, keeping it to yourself. But it doesn't, with the Seven of Wands, it's not the end of the relationship. This is just news that you don't want to share with people. And then the last card is the Eight of Cups, which could be talking about, well, it's maybe taking a break in the relationship. Maybe there's a separation in the relationship with the Eight of Cups, which, you know, makes it, the perception by other people would be not successful, right? And that's the reason why we're keeping quiet. This doesn't have to be you, by the way. This could be someone that you guys are dealing with, Gemini, who's acting this way and keeping this secret about their own life. Now let's pull advice and see if we can get any more information or any advice for you, or for, you know, how to deal with this. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Words. So for advice, we have the Eye. That is show people, let people see, let people in on what's going on with you. And then we have Jupiter, Uranus, and Gemini. Yeah, that's definitely mingle with people and share what might even be shocking information with Uranus with these people, so that you can get feedback, so that you can vent, so that you can get this weight off of you. It's not worth looking like a fool. It's not worth the weight just to not look like a fool. Sometimes looking like a fool, it just lasts 2 seconds, but the long-term benefits outweigh the short-term, the short-term hit to your ego. So it's like vent to other people, it'll be good for you. I did the Oracle cards first. Let's do the Tarot cards for advice. Have some advice for Gemini. Oh, okay, interesting. So continuing the advice from the Oracle, the Tarot cards, on the bottom of the deck, though, we have the Ace of Wands. You guys are mad. There is anger, and that's part of the weight, is that you guys are holding the anger in that's tied to this information. They're not telling anyone. So when you tell somebody, you're kind of going to let that anger out. It's going to be a little bit of a release. The weight's going to come off. And then the Magician and the Moon is telling me, again, it's like, this is all about processing your own emotions. Holding on to everything and keeping it bottled in is not really helping process emotions. Magician with the Moon here is kind of like, go outside your door, open your door, and just scream out into the night. You know, it's do something to acknowledge your emotions, to process your emotions. If you don't want to talk to someone, fine. Take a boxing class. Yell out into the darkness. You know, it's do something to get it out of you so it's not weighing you down. All right, Geminis, I think that's going to be your reading. Thank you guys for being here. I hope this resonated for you. And if it did, go ahead and follow the channel if you want to come back and see more of these.